President Assisi visits South Sudan and holds talks with counterpart Caire. Prime Minister inspects renovation work of the National Cancer Institute. And Egypt partakes in ministerial meeting between southern neighborhood countries and the EU. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi held today bilateral talks with South Sudan counterpart Salva Kiir, followed by a session of expanded discussions in the presence of delegations of the two countries. The story.
President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi arrived on Saturday in the South Sudanese capital Juba, where he was received by the country's President Salva Kiir at Juba International Airport. The South Sudanese president welcomed President al-Sisi as the two leaders held bilateral talks and tackled files of mutual interest on the recent political developments related to a number of regional and international causes of mutual concern. Presidential spokesperson Ambassador Bassem Rodi said that President al-Sisi's visit to South Sudan comes as part of distinguished bilateral relations between the two countries. Salva Kiir described the visit as historic, hailing the Egyptian efforts to achieve peace and stability in the country. For his part, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi expresses appreciation for visiting South Sudan for the first time, stressing Egypt's keenness to provide technical support and expertise to South Sudan. The Egyptian president noted that his country's full support for achieving peace and stability in South Sudan as part of Egypt's national security. The talks also discussed boosting cooperation in the field of water resources, as President al-Sisi asserted that Egypt's vision is that the Nile is the source of life for the Egyptians. In addition, President al-Sisi and Kiir tackled the Grand Ethiopian Dam issue as the two leaders agreed to reach a binding agreement on the mechanism of filling and operating the dam, while strengthening cooperation between the Nile Basin countries in a way that achieves common interests of all concerned countries.
Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli held an inspection tour today to follow up on the pace of work in renovating the National Cancer Institute buildings and efforts exerted to upgrade its services. Here's the story.
Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli inspected on Saturday the renovation works of the National Cancer Institution, or the NCI, buildings and efforts to develop the institute's services as part of its restoration plan, which started shortly after the explosion that hit it in August 2019. The Premier was accompanied by Higher Education Minister Dr. Khalid Abdel Ghaffar and Cairo Governor Khalid Abdel Al, among other senior officials. Madbouli asserted the importance of swiftly finalizing all works at such a great educational and remedial edifice at the highest level. The Higher Education Minister briefed Madbouli on the renovation works of the Institute's main building, which started after the accident at a cost of 100 million Egyptian pounds. The Premier was also posted on the revamping works of the southern building, which are implemented at a cost of 313 million Egyptian pounds.
Assistant Foreign Minister for the European Affairs, Ambassador Badr Abdulati, took part in a virtual meeting between European southern neighborhood countries and the European Union. The meeting was organized by the Spanish Foreign Ministry with the participation of the Spanish Foreign Minister, the European Foreign Minister, and the High Representatives of the EU for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy. In his speech, Abdulati reviewed current challenges faced by the Mediterranean region and Africa, including the coronavirus repercussions, illegal immigration, climate change, hate speech, and terrorism. He highlighted the need of energizing the economic cooperation between the southern neighborhood countries and the European Union in many domains. The toll from clashes among rival protesters in Iraq's southern hotspot of Nasiriyah rose to 6 dead.